Despite out of control inflation and a very turbulent stock market, consumer spending is still very, very strong, which creates an amazing opportunity for you if you know what to sell. The CEO of MasterCard has recently said that spending trends so far look relatively positive in 2022 after a very strong holiday shopping season. And he says that even if the virus gets worse, he knows that consumers, they're feeling more comfortable shopping online. He says, quote, consumers have learned, they have adapted, and they show all signs of wanting to do more online. And that includes shopping. Now that creates an amazing opportunity for us sellers that sell on eBay or Facebook Marketplace or Amazon or Dropship anywhere, but only if you know exactly what items to sell. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what items you can sell this month in order to maximize your profit and to take advantage of this trend that's going on right now. Now, all the products I'm talking about in this video are based primarily on my own personal experience having sold things online for years now, but we are also going to be using data using a product research tool that I use every time I sell on eBay. It's called Zik Analytics, but we also use this for Facebook Marketplace as well. And if you do want to try Zik Analytics, I'll have a link to them down below. That is my affiliate link. So February kind of looks like a bit of a bleak month, so to speak. There's not much going on, but we do have Valentine's Day smack dab in the middle of the month. And even though it's about 2 weeks away now, it's not too late to start listing up for sale items that will sell around Valentine's Day. So one of the primary things that I learned last month when I was doing research on Valentine's Day is that very popular items for consumers for Valentine's Day are wallets. It's the popular gift that people give men during this time. And we have seen this surge over the past month since I last looked this up at the beginning of January. So wallets are doing really well. I think they're going to continue to grow as we get closer to Valentine's Day. So Zik Analytics here is telling us that over the past 30 days, wallets have done over $139,000 in sales just for the listings that is looked at. That's not all of them, but it's a large amount. Over 14,000 wallets have sold of the 100 listings and has a sell-through rate of over 14,000%, which basically means that most of these listings are selling multiple times. Now, as dropshippers, this is amazing. If you find a supplier that is able to get you these wallets and dropship them for you, you can create a listing once, whether that's on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and that listing will sell over and over again, just like it is for these sellers right here. You can also see right here, the number of successful listings is at 96%. This is very, very good. That means that not one person is dominating the entire market. If there were 100 sellers selling wallets, but only 2 of them were actually making sales, that tells you that there's a reason. There's a reason it's hard to compete with those 2 sellers. But here we see that 96% of all of the listings that were looked at are actively selling their wallets. That means there is still opportunity for us to come in and make some sales as well. And coming down here, you can see exactly what types of wallets are selling well. A men's leather wallet bill, just a regular men's wallet has sold over 1,400 times. Other things are pretty popular like RFID blocking and these bigger wallets as well. But these are definitely something that will sell during Valentine's Day and basically all year long as well. So once you list it up now, it will continue to sell even after Valentine's Day is over. Now for the women, very popular items are these heart necklaces. Any sort of jewelry is going to do well around Valentine's Day. And this is one that I've sold in the past. You can get these from a variety of different suppliers, whether you're doing retail or wholesale. You see it's doing relatively well. Of the 89 listings looked at, over $16,000 in sales. Most of them are selling multiple times, 83% successful listings. And you can see, some of them have writing on them, some of them are crosses, some of them are lockets, but it kind of gives you an idea. I mean, these are selling hundreds and hundreds of times in the past 30 days. That's what this column represents on Zik Analytics. So this one that says, "To my wife, I love you," you from your husband. It sold 256 times in the past 30 days. So you can see how popular these items are. Now, another item that does well during Valentine's Day are teddy bears. So if we look into teddy bears, you could see that we've done over just $3,000 in sales. It's only looking at 34 listings here. I'm willing to bet it actually does even better than this because this is just a sampling. But here is where I'm not thrilled. The number of successful listings is only about 30%, which I'm not thrilled about. Let me just, sometimes if you just change things, like we'll change teddy bears to teddy bear. And this is kind of giving you an insight into how I do product research. You see that helped, right? Number of sales earnings is over $7,000. And we have a number of successful listings is now at 60%, which is much better than the last one. So even just changing something like bears to bear helps. And you can kind of get an idea here of what types of teddy bears are selling. And you see a lot of them are very Valentine's Day related. So we have this 3D illusion visual night light. I guess people like that. And then we have Valentine's Day gift rose teddy bear box. A lot of Valentine's Day stuff here. And you're going to see these just explode over the next 2 weeks. Here's a huge one as well. So maybe this teddy bears isn't the best one. So let's try to find something else. So the next one I'll look at is roses. This is not something that I'm not saying that you should be selling actual roses, but you know, Valentine's Day is highly associated with roses. So let's type this in here and see what comes up and if there's anything related to that we can actually sell. So you see over $52,000 in sales in the past month of these 80 listings, and a lot of them are selling, 82%. So coming down here, let's see what this stuff actually is. Well, some of it's not really relevant, you know, like these therapeutic oils or watch bands, but let's see if anything does come up that's helpful. Here we go, 24 karat gold plated foil rose gift box thing. Okay, great. These sold 60 times in the past 30 days. So these are definitely going to sell more as we get closer to Valentine's Day. And Enchanted Forever Rose. There you go right there. Classic sort of Valentine's Day gift, romantic. You know, it harks back to Beauty and the Beast, which is a romantic movie, you know, Valentine's Day. These are all things that people are going to buy up and give to their loved ones as we get closer to Valentine's Day. Now, something else that becomes very, very popular as we get into February are winter sports. Think skiing, think snowboarding, think snowshoeing, think cross-country skiing. All of these things become popular, and all of these things require people to spend money on items. Now, personally, I don't sell skis or snowboards or the actual equipment itself, just because that tends to be pretty expensive. They tend to maybe break more. It's just something I've always avoided, and quite frankly, I haven't found a good supplier for them anyway. But there's a lot of sort of ancillary items that people need to buy in order to do these winter sports. So for example, ski goggles. So I search here in Zik Analytics for ski goggles. You can see over $13,000 in sales, 65% successful listings. So, you know, there's probably some room in here, but not as good as some other products. And you could just see, okay, these are the type of ski goggles. So normally what I do is I come in here, see what's popular. Okay, this one's popular. This kind of full face mask one is popular, which is strange because I've never seen that before. And I'm a skier, never seen that on the slopes, but hey, people are buying it. And these sort of reflective ones have become very, very popular right here. So then what I'll do is I'll try to find a supplier that is selling this same product or a very similar one. And then I will sell it with a similar title to this so that I can get some of these sales as well. All of these are doing really well right now. I think they're only going to get better as we go on. So also related to winter sports are ski jackets. Let's change goggles to jackets. Now, I'm not usually a fan of selling clothing because in my experience, people will buy clothes and they have a higher return rate because when they get them, they try them on and realize they don't fit. But for bigger items like jackets, usually it's just small, medium, and large. And most people know what their jacket size is, so there's less returns with something like jackets. So over the last month, $54,000 in sales, 66% successful listings, and a lot of these items are selling multiple times, so we're doing okay with this, pretty good. But the cool thing is, check this out. So here's some of the ski jackets right here, and these are $71, $43, $60. So all of these, this one's $90 and sold 26 times in the past month. So if you find a good supplier for ski ski jackets, they can be relatively expensive. And remember, skiing is not a cheap sport. People that are skiing, they have money to spend and they know that, okay, the lift ticket's gonna be a lot of money, my skis are gonna be a lot of money, I've already paid all this money, I wanna actually go out and ski, but I wanna be comfortable as well. So they're willing to spend all that money on skis and lift tickets. They're willing to spend money on nice jackets as well to keep them warm. So they will spend more money on it and they're willing to spend $100 or more on a nice jacket, which creates more opportunity for you and more profit for you as well. Similar to this, these are becoming more popular are these heated jackets. So let's take a look at those and how well those are doing. So we have 38, let me try changing, no, this is pretty good, $38,000 in sales and 80% successful listings. Let me change it to heated jacket instead. Let's see if that makes a difference. Pretty much the same thing. So this is doing pretty well. If you sell these, you know, there's a good chance it's going to sell just based on the number of successful listings. And you can see also, you know, these are like $30. So these are more like vests that go under your jacket, but you can definitely get more expensive ones as well. And they are selling it. This one sold 639 times in total, 35 times in the past month. This one sold $292 in the past month as well. So lots of opportunity here to sell items related to winter sports, especially because people who do the winter sports have enough money to spend on more of these kind of accessory items that you can sell. Now, not everyone does winter sports, but right now the United States is in the thick of winter. It's cold, there's snow in places, so you can sell a lot of items related to that. So one of the ones I want to talk about, I want to point out to you are these boot warmers. So the way these work, if you haven't seen these, is you take your boots and you put them over these kind of poles and it helps warm them up, helps dry them out if they got wet in the snow. A lot of skiers use them, but also a lot of people that have to spend a lot of time outside in the winter. Now, if you look here on Zik Analytics, the results are, you know, nothing to write home about. $18,000 in sales in the past month, only a 585% sell-through rate, which is still good. And only about half of them of the 74 listings are successful. But the reason I want to show you this is because these have done well for me. I've sold these and they've done really well. So I want to kind of give you guys that gold nugget and tell you guys, hey, take a look at these. There are plenty of suppliers that sell them. See, this one sold 75 times in the past month, 46, 44, 35. What helps is that some of them are higher in price. You know, the most popular one here is over $50. So you can get a decent margin, a decent profit in there as well. I mean, look at this one. It's over $200 and it's sold basically once a day for the past month. So there's a lot of opportunity right here with things like these boot warmers. Other thing we could look at are snow shovels. These always do really, really well in the wintertime, all winter long. I think we'll see a lot of these boosting up in February as well. $44,000 in sales, 83% successful listing, and average product price $50. Yeah, so we see some here that are $14, $18, $20, $30. So people need this. I mean, I always like to sell. What I like is when I find these more unique ones. These ones stand out to me as someone doing product research, and they're going to stand out to consumers as well. So check this one out. This is not like your traditional shovel. It's like a pusher, a snow pusher. It looks a lot different. That's kind of cool. I kind of want this thing for my driveway to clear the snow off of it. And check it out. It's $67, which is a lot more than the other ones. So that means, again, more opportunity for you. Here's pretty much the same thing, very similar. And this one's selling for $83, 37 times sold in the past month. So these are really cool. And also these things sell really well. These kind of ice scrapers. Let's take a look at how those are doing. Ice scraper. Because this was actually, I think, either the first or second item I've ever sold. So I always list these up for sales, like my good luck charm. $14,000 in sales, 71% successful listings. Like I said, this is my good luck charm. This is the first item I ever sold. It was actually this exact same one right here. So I always make sure I list up these ice scrapers. Like I said, a lot of these items that I'm showing you, I've actually sold in the past, which is why I know they're going to continue to do well in the future. But a lot of this information I found directly from Zik Analytics. So if you want to try them out, I'll have my affiliate link for them down below. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up so that way I will continue to make videos like this every single month for you. And if you want to learn exactly how I do my product research using Zik Analytics, how I find these items, click on this video right here and check out my exact product research formula with Zik Analytics. Click there and I'll see you there in just a few seconds.